Alright, I wanted to touch base with a way to attack hills today. I'm going to call this the impatient father because it reminds me of old cartoons and stuff like Foghorn, Leghorn, and all them when they're outside of like a chicken coop and inside the other cartoon characters giving birth to a child and they just keep circling back and forth around the outside. Uh, so you're doing a trail race or any kind of race where it's really difficult and you got a big incline where you actually have to walk because the incline's so hard or the technicality of it. Uh, One of the techniques is putting your hands behind your back and just locking your fingers. See how I'm doing that? You get the little lean forward. It's hard for me to show inside, but you get the little lean. You lock your hands. It makes climbing a hill so much easier. I've seen this done in a couple trail races in PA. I haven't seen it outside of PA yet, even though I started telling some people down in like Spartan, West Virginia and stuff like that, and they used it and they seemed to like it. So I think PA, we hopefully coined it. I don't know if we did for sure, but let's take credit for it until a bunch of other people start doing it. But what happens is you get in a trail race where we're doing up a big climb. You know, we're leaning forward, but we're using our arms, you know, trying to keep us, get that arm swing going. All we're doing is wasting a lot of energy and movement because we're walking. You know, our body's still up straight. I know that's what a lot of people want you to say, and that's what we're all taught, is to keep your body straight. But if you got that big incline, again, you lock your fingers. Do not. Now, if you grab your wrist with one hand or the other, whatever, or some other movement, you'll have that grip and that tension. Well, you don't want that tension or that grip. Whereas if you actually interlock your fingers, you know, just let your hands. Let's just say you're getting handcuffed. You know, your hands are probably resting on your butt. You know, you're nice and relaxed if you interlock your fingers. You get that lean forward. You know, it's actually a pretty good lean. It's not straight up and down lean. It's an actual like forward. That way your lungs stay open a lot more. And you got that lean forward. Again, your fingers are interlocked but relaxed. The same with your arms. You can attack a hill a lot easier if you do this technique than if you start hunched over. You know, you're trying to muscle your way up a hill. I've passed so many people just by interlocking my fingers. You get this forward lean. I've used a lot less energy than these people, or even people with trekking poles. I can go a little faster just by using this technique, what I'm calling the impatient father, over other techniques that I've seen. It's just a lot of wasted movement, and you got to get that lean, you know, good lean forward, so that way your lungs stay open, even though it's against normal runner's code, you know, to lean forward this much, but it does work on hills.